Welcome back to the Kearsarge Chronicle, and again we're here in the Broom family home in New London, and I'm joined by Stephanie Wheeler from New London agency, Sotheby's International Realty. Thanks for joining me again.
Thanks for having us. Glad to be here.
Well, I am thrilled to be in this beautiful home, historical home that is currently on the market. Tell us a little bit about the home itself.
Okay, the home is located on the west side of New London, near Lake Sunapee. And it's basically at the foot of Sunapee Park Road.
Okay.
And the house originally was built in 1790, the front section, by a gentleman named Thomas Currier. And Thomas Currier was a builder from Hopkinton who built a similar home there and then came up here. And the front section is Federalist style, which was actually a new thing back then in this area. Back in 1790. And then in the early 1930s, the Cordingley family, W.W. Cordingley, who was an architect, built the rear section of the house, which is the hall section. And so it had been known as the Currier-Cordingley House, and has then since been known as the Cordingley Hall. I think that came to be because there's a very large dining hall in the home.
Yes, beautiful.
Yes.
With windows down both sides.
And a beautiful fireplace at the end. And it can seat as many people as you'd like. It's a wonderful dimensioned room. And the house itself is quite large. It's about 7,900 square feet. But yet it's still cozy. It has a lot of cozy spaces, including the den, which has a lot of original features in the den. It's a fireplaced den with a beautiful paneled wall. And then the floorboards, which are quite wide, have roping in between them, which was used for basically the spacers between the floorboards.
Original to the 1790 house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And another original feature in the beautiful living room with the arched wall are the interior shutters where you can close the windows right off from the outside.
You don't find that in modern day homes.
No.
And that arched wall is simply amazing.
It is. It's beautiful.
So architectural.
And the foyer is quite grand as well, and feels very gracious when you're entering.
Yes, gracious, but still warm and welcoming, not at all too grand. You know, it's a nice compromise.
Yes, it is. And the families over the years that have stewarded this home have all kept preservation in mind, but also they have introduced modern elements to the home that modern families enjoy. So it's a really nice blend of the two.
We're sitting in a very lovely modern kitchen.
Yes.
For one, that's a very nice update. Tell me about some of the others.
Some of the others, there's a beautiful room on the lower level that's a theater room, family room with bar, a wine room, indoor lap pool. There's a workout room. So a lot of the modern day conveniences that families are looking for. The grounds are gorgeous. There's 5.8 acres. There's an in-ground pool with a beautiful terrace, balconies overlooking the pool terrace, and a nice porch on the side as well. And of course a modern 3-car garage, which everyone needs.
We all need that.
Yes.
It really is a lovely home. Yeah. Tell me, how long has it been on the market?
This has been on the market for a few weeks.
Okay.
It's priced at $1.7 million, and it's a beautiful home with a lot of history. There's been, in the course of ownership, a lot of gentlemen that have been in the businesses of, let's see, higher education. One of the Quackenboss owners had made textbooks that were used nationally.
Okay.
And also there's been a lot of conservation-minded owners throughout the time that have been very specific with their conservation ideas in developing this area, such as Sunapee Park. and taking into account land planning. There's been archaeological history as far as
that people have discovered here?
Not discovered here.
Okay.
But owners that have been in the archaeological field and geological fields, and also in the fields of medicine.
Okay.
And more recently, business owners and also financiers.
Well, it's an incredible home, a lovely home, and if people want to see more of it or talk to you about it, how do they get in touch with you?
They can reach me at 526-4050. They can always go online to newlondonagency.com to see more of the house. And also we have a text app. You can text SIR and then put in 87778 in your smartphone, and that will bring up an app too where you can see this listing and others in the area.
How wonderful, because everybody has the smartphones these days, so they can just go into that app and see what you have available. That's great. Thanks so much, Stephanie. We'll talk a little bit more next week about some of the other homes that are for sale. Thanks for joining me.